Hi. So, sorry my hair is a little weird looking. I was just wearing a hat. I took it off because I'm melting. So today, I want to talk about how I deal with my dysphoria, but not in emotional ways, but in actual physical, practical ways. What I do when I'm dysphoric and I need to leave the house and I need to put on clothes and how I deal with that. So, I'm okay with myself from about here up, and then you get a little lower and I flare out at the sides and it just fucking drives me crazy some days. I know it's not a big deal, but for me, some days it's the reason why I'm not gonna leave my house. I'm gonna tell you what I do now, but also what I did before top surgery, because before top surgery, I always wanted to cover my sides here because I had to push my chest out and to the sides, like under the arms almost, and it gave me like these like wings. I don't know. Let me start with what I did before top surgery, because it still applies now and I can still do it now, but my dysphoria isn't as bad. So shirts like these were what saved me. I will show you what they are because you probably can't tell. I had a ton of just collared button-up shirts. Some were long sleeve, some were short sleeve. This one just happens to be a short sleeve, and I always roll up the sleeves, by the way, just in case you're wondering. Another little trick of mine is I always roll up my sleeves because it makes my arms look more buff and it helps me fill out my shirts better and it makes my arms look longer, so that really helps me. But I had a bunch of shirts like this and I used to wear them open over whatever I'm wearing, and that would help me sort of like, it would make my chest look flatter, but it would also just sort of like help conceal any shapes that I have at my sides, and that would make me feel better. I didn't really used to close them and button them because that would defeat the purpose and you would still see my like sides. So this really helped to make my body more square. As you can see, it goes straight down. So that was really helpful. I mean, there's always the zip up hoodies and all that stuff, but I'm someone who is so I'm just always fucking hot. Like, especially after I started tea, it was just fucking, it's unbearable. I'm always hot. So I got these sleeveless hoodies at H&M. I had like two of them. I think I had a black one and this blue one, maybe a burgundy one, and I would wear this, and this would also not only would it help square me out like where my hips are because it went straight down, and it would help hide like where I was binding because this would cover like the fold where my chest was, but this also made my shoulders look bigger. As you could tell, it made my neck look thicker as well, because of the hood itself and because of where the material ended. It just sort of like makes it look like I have more traps than I do, and it just, you know, makes me look a little buffer. This made me feel very masculine and very secure when I felt insecure. Also, there's pockets, and God, I love shoving my hands in my pockets because it gives me something to do with my goddamn hands. Next, I used to wear a lot of plaid shirts. Specifically, I would like to wear plaid shirts that had hoodies attached to them because, again, it made me look bigger around the shoulders, but I always roll up the sleeves of any long shirt I'm wearing because I find that exposing my forearms makes me look taller, makes my arms look, I don't know, a little more masculine. It just, when I have the sleeves all the way down to my hands, it kind of makes it look like I'm wearing my dad's jacket or something. So this was a look I like to have the forearm out as opposed to this, which is just sort of like this baggy, I don't know, like it still looks okay, but not as okay as this in my opinion. So this is really helpful too when I'm feeling dysphoric. That's something I still wear after top surgery. The two like sleeveless ones were really before surgery. That's something that I still wear now. Next, I have pullover hoodies. Any pullover hoodie will do. These are things that I used to wear on days where I was in a lot of pain and I either didn't want to bind or I didn't want to bind tightly. I would just throw on a pullover hoodie and it would just help me feel sort of like concealed, and it would help me when I looked in the mirror, and it would also, again, the hoodies always made it look like I had traps, and I fucking love that shit. Because when I was wearing plaid shirts before testosterone, and my body was a lot smaller, even plaid shirts kind of fell on me large. Even if they were the right size for me, just sort of like I would turn sideways and there was just like the small frame. So the hoodie really helped to make my frame look bigger. In a muscular way, not a makes me feel bad because eating disorder kind of way. Now, I'm going to show you the thing that I still wear all the time, and if you saw me at the conference, you saw this almost every day. Fucking love this thing. It is my black sleeveless jean jacket with a hood. I fucking love this thing. It's just, if I could marry a single article of clothing, it would be this. I have a bunch of other sleeveless jean jackets, but they're all like denim colored. They're like light blue and dark blue. and none of them have hoods anyway, but I like this because it's black, matches with most of what I wear, which is also black. And again, the hood really helps me feel better about like my shoulders and my overall shape. Denim is stiff, so where it lands on your shoulders, it comes out, it doesn't curve down, so it helps to square you out. Also, because the denim is stiff, it goes straight down, so it makes it look like without it I go in, I'm like cinched, and with it I'm just straight. So that's really helpful for me. So yeah, that's something that I still do. I wear it now all the time. It was useful before surgery, it's useful after surgery. I got this at a store we have in Canada called Simon's, where they have a bunch of different brand name clothes, but the name of the brand is D-Jab, whatever the fuck. It was like super expensive, and I got it on sale for like $20 because there was only one left on the mannequin, and I was like, that one, I want that one. So yeah, that's my advice. That's what I do. All of my dysphoria comes from my midsection, so I'm sorry if this doesn't help people with like leg dysphoria. I try to not wear t-shirts that are too long, because if a shirt extends past where my ass is, it goes around my ass and kind of cups it, and it makes me look a lot curvier around my ass and around my legs, and I'm just like not about that life. So there's also like the golden length, like the right length of shirt. So if you ever want to hem your shirts, that's an option. I can't sew, so that's not what I do. I just layer. This is kind of what you do when you want to like not be too like physically hot outside, but you still want to be covered up. During winter it's easier because just fucking throw as many layers as you want on that shit, but like during summer it's like I'm going to melt. So yeah, that's about it. I hope that this is useful to anyone. I just wanted to give that little bit of advice, and that's it. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for watching, and I love you.